So Coach, what's your excitement level? You get to host the regional.
Yeah, you know, at this moment, like I think I just had like a big mom just response to it, just seeing our team so proud and excited. Like I couldn't be more proud of this team, Team 21, of our program. We talk about it all the time. We play for the past, we play for the present, we're playing for the future. You know, we were in this position one time before in 2015, and we're playing for that team. We're playing for all alumni, and so excited. I can't say anything more than that. Just wow.
You said after the found out that you guys were hosting the regional?
Definite relief, and then you know all the other stresses come. But I mean, this is what we've set up for. Shannon Doherty told me in the beginning of the year when we decided to go into the Big 12, you know, our hosting of American Conference Championship got taken away, and immediately I got a text from Shannon Doherty, and she said they can't take regionals away from us. And so she came up to me and she said, "I told you," and I was like, "You did." So
you knew you were in, obviously, but what were you feeling like going into the show? Were you nervous? And then when you see Louisiana and McNeese going elsewhere, were you starting to feel a little bit more confident that Texas wasn't hosting and you guys were?
You know what? If with any other team, I guess I could say I'd be nervous, but this team, I mean, they're so calm. They can play in any environment, and they do. We might make it a little interesting at times, but whatever our path was going to be is what it was going to be. And you know, we knew that getting in was within our control, and where they put us was not. And so whatever it took to continue to keep going. Now, you know, they've set out goals. They said they wanted to win the conference outright. They said they wanted to win the tournament. They said they wanted to host. Now we're going, you know, we're moving on one game at a time. So
what do you think of the teams in this race first glance at?
I gotta look again. We've got other teams in there, right, Elo?
South Dakota State, Michigan.
Yeah, ironically, watching one of Elo's interviews with, they've got a very good pitcher, a very good hitting pitcher. I mean, it's postseason. Any team can, you know, take it and run, and so we're going to just take one pitch at a time and play our game and focus on us.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Yeah, so this is a terrific job. Wire number one, but the real season starts right now.
It's everything. It's everything. You know, it was something that when I moved across the country to take this job, you know, was asked like, we'd like to see it in 5 years, and I was like, whoa. Well, we did it in 4. So I couldn't be more proud again, and it just speaks to this entire program. And I'll say it again, like, we say UC family, and we mean it.
What can it mean as a building block for the program?
Oh, I mean, with the momentum going into the Big 12, you know, in a couple of years, I mean, we've got a lot of following. The recruits that are coming in, just kind of the momentum that's continued to move forward. I expect us to be in this position often.
What can you say about how the team handled pressure late in the season? Because you go to Wichita, that was a huge series. To lose that first game the way you did, it bounced back and you won the regular season, knowing in the back of your mind, I know if you talked about it, but you knew you probably had to win the regular season and the conference tournament to host. Just talk about how the team handled it.
Yeah, I'll say one thing, they do make it interesting, but I mean, they're a calm group, and they play to the very end, they fight to the very end. They're bought in 100%, and so I mean, I love the way that their journey and what they've done. And I said at the beginning of the year, this schedule, kind of pinching myself. I knew the schedule was gonna be tough. I knew we were good, and they just, you know, blew my expectations out the window. So there's no ceiling on this team, and I'm excited to see what they do now.
Obviously, you knew you had a really special team, but was there a moment early in the season, or maybe fall ball or something, that kind of hit you like, this team has a chance to be really good?
Well, if you ask us in the beginning, or maybe even our first fall game, I think we made like 6 errors in the infield, and you know, even in that second week of season this year when we went to St. Pete, it's kind of like we're dropping pop-ups, we've got some pass balls, what's going on, this isn't us. And we had a team, we do this team tradition before games, and they sang Miley Cyrus, It's the Climb. And they literally got everyone that was involved in the program doing this and chanting it and singing it, and that was the turning point for me. I was like, this is a special group. Like, I got to take this in. So I would say that's definitely a defining moment.
And not just one or two particular players. On any given game, someone else steps up for you.
Oh, yeah. And that's the thing. Like, we have a dynamic lineup, but then we also have a dynamic bench. We love our All-American bench, and then our staff. I mean, we try to make it to where it's hard to scout us, but at the same time, like, no one pitcher can beat the entire lineup, and defensively, if we need to make changes to be able to defend an offense, we're able to do it. So, love that a hero is different every day, and I think that's what's made this team incredible.
I noticed that
Yeah. Well, I had a friend help me out with, you know, some of the what odds were and what meetings were with, you know, the guy to my right here. But I'll just have to say, like, when they weren't bringing us up, I was like, well, I know we're in. You know, we made that happen, so I know we're in. So it's just like becoming more and more true. Right? Because at the beginning of the day, I told the team, whatever happens, the fact that we're in the position to even know that we have a chance to host, like, you've done more for me as a coach than I can ask for. And so just to be in that position and, like, continue to keep seeing it kind of go in our favor was like, wow, this is real, this is happening, this is real. And to be able to have all of our family here, and my family too, and my husband, because this year's been tough, you know, accomplishing these goals without them, just to have it all to come together, and I mean, I don't have words, so special.
Good. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you, Coach.